Hello everyone, I am Alka Jolly. Welcome to English Lighthouse to enlighten yourself with the fastest and the easiest ways to learn English. In this lesson, we are going to learn some easy ways to ask and answer some common questions in English. It's really very useful and it takes only a few minutes to learn them. इस लेसन में मैं आपको बताऊंगी कि इंग्लिश बोलते समय आप सम कॉमन क्वेश्चंस को कैसे डिफरेंट वेज में और इम्प्रेसिव वेज में पूछ सकते हैं और उनका आंसर भी दिया जा सकता है. नाउ बिफोर आई स्टार्ट एक्सप्लेनिंग यू, let me remind you to subscribe my channel English Lighthouse, and as you watch the video, just press the like button and also give a beautiful comment in the comment section. Now let's begin with the lesson. In this lesson, we are going to learn some new ways to ask someone what's your name, including one that you can use when you have forgotten someone's name. Now, what's your name was probably one of the first questions you learned when you started studying English. But this question should not be asked directly in English. It is often more polite to be a little indirect. So the easiest way to avoid this question is to not ask at all. Just introduce yourself and most people will respond by doing the same. जब आप किसी से किसी का नाम पूछते हैं तो आप सिंपल और वेरी कॉमन वे में पूछते हैं What's your name? बट ये बहुत ही डायरेक्ट है. अब मैं आपको बताऊंगी कि कैसे इम्प्रेसिव और डिफरेंट वे में सेम क्वेश्चन को हम पूछ सकते हैं. सो व्हेन इंट्रोड्यूसिंग योरसेल्फ, सिंपल इज नियरली ऑलवेज द बेस्ट. जस्ट से हाय, आई एम अलका. टू शो दैट यू वांट टू नो द अदर पर्सन's नेम, just add and you at the end. For example, hi, I am Alka, and you. So, just like before, take out my name Alka and put your name in its place. How would you say? Hi, I am, then your name, and you. After you say this, the person will tell you his or her name. Okay, now let's talk about an embarrassing situation that happens to everybody. You have already met this person once before, but you have forgotten his or her name. In that case, you must apologize and ask the name again. There is a simple way to do this, and that's also very politely. कई बार ऐसा होता है कि आप किसी पर्सन को पहले मिल तो चुके होते हैं बट आप उसका नाम भूल जाते हैं. तो ऐसे केस में आप उससे सॉरी फील कीजिए. और कैसे आप क्वेश्चन पुट करेंगे? आई एम सॉरी, व्हाट वाज योर नेम अगेन? आई एम सॉरी, what was your name again? This sentence is very similar to what's your name, but it has three important differences. First, we say I'm sorry. A small apology can go a long way. After that, we say what was your name? This is just like what's your name, but instead of is, we use the past tense was. This is really important as it tells the other person that you remember meeting him or her. You haven't forgotten him or her, you have just forgotten the name. This little word makes all the difference. I'm sorry, what was your name? Finally, we add again at the end. This is another hint that tells the other person that you remember learning his or her name, but you just can't recall it right now. I'm sorry, what was your name again? So, now it's time for some special enlightenment from English Lighthouse. It's normal to address people by name in conversation more than once. It's a way to show the respect and interest in other person and can also help you make friends. It's also a great way to practice someone's name, so don't forget it. If you are talking to someone, suppose named Tina, so instead of just, what do you do in your free time? You could say, Tina, what do you do in your free time? You can also add the name at the end of the sentence, like, what do you do in your free time, Tina? Tina, what do you do in your free time? Or, what do you do in your free time, Tina? So this way you would be able to learn the name of that person, and people also love to listen to their own name. So these were the different ways for asking, what's your name? Now, the next question you are going to learn in this lesson is to learn some ways to get in touch with someone actually after you have met them once already. People ask this question in a very simple way, like, what's your phone number? So next question जो आप इस lesson में learn करेंगे वो है, what's your phone number? आपका phone number क्या है? It's a very useful question, but again two problems with it. First, it can sound a little too direct, especially when talking to the members of the opposite sex. And second, people use the phone a lot less these days than they used to. Instead, they might prefer to connect by email or on a social network like Facebook. So, the other way to ask this question is, could I get your number? We start this sentence with could, which softens the request. Next say I, then get, and then finally your number, which is short form your phone number. This question is slightly casual, but it can be used in almost any situation. So, जैसा कि आजकल कुछ लोग ईमेल के द्वारा कनेक्ट करना ज़्यादा प्रेफर करते हैं, फ़ोन यूज़ करना कम प्रेफर करते हैं. So, you can use the word could before asking this question. You can say, could I get your number? And since it's really easy, somewhat convenient to ask their email address more than their phone number, so you can ask, could I get your email address? We just took could I get your number, with we replaced number with email and address. It's that simple. Could I get your email address? If someone asks you either of these questions, you can reply by saying, sure, my phone number is ... or sure, my email address is ... or sure, it's then your phone number, and then say your phone number or email address at the end. By the way, if you are having any trouble with numbers and you like to connect people using social network like Facebook or an online chatting services like Skype to communicate, people might ask you about these. Like this, they may simply ask, are you on ... followed by the name of the services, like are you on Facebook or are you on Skype? To answer, you can simply say, yes, I am, or no, I'm not. If you respond, yes, I am, the other person may ask how they can connect with you on one of these services. And of course, if you are not on any one of these services, they won't be able to connect you. And if you still would like to stay in touch with the person, you can say, no, but my email address is ... or but my phone number is ... and then you can tell your email address or your phone number. Now, it's time for some special enlightenment for English Lighthouse. If you ask someone for the phone number, their email address or some other form of contact information, they will usually give it to you if you have gotten to know them a little beforehand. If you ask too early in the conversation though, they may be hesitant about sharing their information. The key is to make sure you talk for some time before requesting this kind of personal information. So that were the different ways for asking the question, what's your phone number? So now it's time to remind you to subscribe my channel English Lighthouse and then press the like button to like my video and give a beautiful comment in the comment section. Thank you so very much for watching this video, and I'll be soon back with some another topic. Till then, bye bye.